Hello again, everyone. As you can see, this is going to be a big opening today of Prismatic Evolutions. I've had these tins for months at this point, but I don't feel bad about opening them because I actually have a sealed display for my sealed collection and they have been screaming at me. I've just been trying to make them last, I guess, because Prismatic is very hard to find in the wild, so I have these mini tins. I'm gonna open them all today. That's gonna give us 16 packs. And I'm so excited. I've looked at our binder already. I'll explain as I'm kind of opening into them, although it'll take a little while to open them all, and then we'll have a peep at the coins and everything. I have looked through the binder. We are missing a lot of regular EXs, actually. So not only is it the special cards that we're missing, obviously the SIRs, everything like that, we need a lot of those. But there's a lot of regular EXs for the Eeveelutions that I'm missing. I'm missing about half of them, actually. So our aim today is not only to get the God pack, I wish, any SIRs, you know, the big hitters that everyone wants anyway, but we also want to fill out our EXs and our Pokeballs and Master Balls, because I have a few of them, but not a huge amount of those as well. So that is our aim today. Just filling out the master binder as much as we possibly can, and maybe hopefully getting at least one SIR or some kind of full art as well. We're missing a lot of the full arts out of this set. But I am so excited to open them up. They are gorgeous tins, and I'm trying to think of what I want to do with them. Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas of what to do with these tins, because I have so many other mini tins as well, and I'm just trying to find a use for all of them so they're not just sitting there. I get the feeling these ones I'm going to be using for a nice display when I move, so they'll be put on the Eevee shelf, as it were, with my super premium collection and stuff like that. Also, if ever you see these tins and they've got these I don't know, the slidable wraps, I get really concerned. I know these ones are safe because I bought them from a store that wasn't actually going to sell them because they couldn't get them to scan through. They were still in the box and everything. But I've just realized how easy it is to actually just slide this off. So if you're buying online and it has this wrap, which most of these tins do, just be aware that this is how people reseal them, and it's very scummy. If you see, you can just literally pull the entire wrap off. If you find them on eBay at like a cheap price and it seems too good to be true, just be wary that it might be, because there are some bad people out there, unfortunately. But at least it makes it easier for me, taking off the wraps. Those 3 wraps were so quicker, so much easier than the other ones I had manually tried to rip off. But these are all of the tins. So before we go and crack into the packs, let's have a look at what each one has. So this one is the Flareon design. Let me know as well in the comments which one your favorite is. Mine is Leafeon, but they are all gorgeous. Let's open them all up because they do all come with their own colored coin, and this is one of the main reasons why I even wanted these tins, because I wanted the coins. And you will see the difference and how obvious they are. So Flareon gets the red sparkly coin, and you also get the art card, and then it shows the artworks all together, like what I've tried to do in the back to show off what they will look like together. And then you get some facts about each evolution. And I think you get the sticker out of these. I hope you do. Oh, you don't? You only get the art card out of these. Oh, some of these you get stickers. I was kind of hoping you'd get the sticker too. But that's okay. We get the red, obviously, with Flareon, and the 2 packs as well. Then we have Vaporeon. Some of these as well, you have a little glimpse of Eevee in the back, but not all of them. So Flareon does not have any hint of an Eevee. Vaporeon does. And this is Vaporeon's coin, a very deep blue. It's so, I love these coins. I'm gonna have to just sit and admire them later. I love collecting coins in general, like real life money. So it's really cool to be able to also collect Pokemon coins. I think I'm gonna start doing it properly, in the sense of like getting some nice storage for all of my Pokemon coins and really separating out which ones I have so I know which ones I have. Because I have some from like vintage. I know I used to have the Chansey coin from the original TCG. Look how pretty this one is. Umbreon. This one was really hard for a lot of people to find because it's all they wanted. The coin is like a petrol blue color, which I know they can't do full black because, you know, it's a black coin and it would hardly show up, especially if you wanted sparkles on it, but I kind of wish it was a bit darker. I can see why they did it though, it's the color of the darkness energy. Then you have your art card with the facts on the back for Umbreon, and another 2 packs. I'm so excited to open Prismatic again, it's been so long. So yeah, I do collect coins, and I'm thinking, I don't know if it would be nice to keep them in a binder as well. Maybe I can find like a special case or a binder or something to keep the coins in. This is Leafeon's. It's like a greeny yellow with a lot of sparkles. That boy is shiny. And then the art card. So cute. Maybe I'll put all the art cards together and I can put it together in a little display as well to go with my sealed collection. I want to do something nice with the tins. I don't know if I just want them on display or not. I haven't decided. There's so many tins and so many opportunities for what you can do. This is the Sylveon. As you can see, you have another little Eevee peeping in. Very, very pretty. And Sylveon's coin is a nice, sparkly pink. I like this one. But I think Espeon might have one of my favorites because I believe that one is more purple. I hope it's more purple. I know a long time ago I did see what the coins all look like, but like I said, I've had these for months when they first came out. So I honestly forget what the coins looked like for some of them. Glaceon is next, looking very proud on her rock with the very pretty flowers in the back as well. I love those. Let's see. So Glaceon has a lighter blue as opposed to Vaporeon's very dark blue. More of a ice type coin for an ice type Eevee. And there's the art card and the effects on the back. And we have 2 left. The packs are stacking up on the side. It's making me very happy. I'm so excited to open these. Espeon with one of the more obvious Eevees peeping through for this one. Looking very cute and curious. Let's see if it's purple. Please say it's purple. It's purple! Yeah, this is my favorite. Look how gorgeous this coin is. Absolutely my favorite. Perfect. With the art card. Espeon's actually growing on me a lot. Never used to be one of my favorites. I always thought Espeon was more of a basic design. She's really growing on me. Ever since I got the Comfy Friends plushies of all the Eeveelutions, and I got Espeon's one turn up, and I think it's one of my favorites. She is so cute and really suits the Comfy Friends design that they've got for her. I'll put a picture on the screen so you can see what the Comfy Friends Espeon looks like, but she is so cute. She's very cuddleable. But finally we have Jolteon. Should get a nice yellow coin for Jolteon right there. Beautiful. So happy to get these coins. They are so pretty. I love how they did their own design for those instead of just throwing in like any other random coin that you get with a lot of the blister packs, because they're pretty basic. And usually for the mini tins, they are just the basic coins. There's nothing super special about them. You might get like a variation of coins. So some of them might be a little rarer than others, but besides that, there's usually nothing too special. But another special thing about these tins is all of the prismatic packs that we are about to open. This is more than what we had for the super premium collection, because that one only had 15. We should have 16 here because we have 8 tins. And look at all the Umbreon designs. You can see all the Umbreons. I think we only got... Okay, no, we did get all 3 packs. So we got the Glaceon, Leafeon, the Trio, the Umbreon and Espeon, and then I can see a few of these ones as well. So we did get all 4, but most of them I think are the Eevee, Sylveon, and the Umbreon and Espeon. But I'm gonna go ahead and snip the tops off all of these, and let's hope we can get some nice spicy hits. And just like that, we have all of the tops snipped off. I'm so excited. Let's see what we can do for our master set, because we are missing a whole lot of cards. And let's pray we can get at least one real nice hit out of these, because I really need some of the better hits for the binder, as well as a lot of Pokeballs, Master Balls, EXs of course. Let's hope and pray. I do know we need a couple more Ace-Specs. I forget whether or not we have this one though. I think we might do. So that's a potential dupe going into a reverse Glaceon and a holo Whimsicott for the first pack. But we at least got a hit. If it is something that we need, we're off to a good start. Hopefully we do need it. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I did have a glance through the binder before I started, but I knew I wasn't going to remember every single card. I more remember the full arts that we have, because I think I only have 3 or 4 of those. I know of a couple of Pokeballs and Master Balls we have. I know for a fact that we have completed the Slowking line, because I have both the Pokeball and the Master Ball for him. So little things like that I know. Speaking of, the other ones though, we're gonna have to hope and pray that it's new. Nothing out of this pack. We have a Glaceon. We also need to look out for a Holo Grass Energy, because I know I'm missing that. That is the only energy that I'm missing from Prismatic. So hopefully we can get that one out of these 16 packs. But I do have some more prismatic that I could open as well. I've got a couple of surprise boxes that I want to open. I've got a couple of booster bundles as well. And I've got these sticker collections. I've got another complete set of those, and I'm kind of on the fence about whether I want to keep that sealed or if I want to open them. I forget that these have a different kind of holo, so I was looking at it like, is it supposed to have a Pokeball? It's not. It's just the regular holo with an okie dokie. A little bit of a bust for those last 2 packs, but that's okay. Maybe we gotta let it cook. But we've got a few other prismatic packs that we can open. There's been a couple of packs that I've seen being sold local to me as well. Just yesterday, actually, one of my local stores was actually selling surprise boxes, but I was working, so I couldn't go get them in time. There we go. A Pokeball for Janine. I do not remember whether or not I need this one. I know for a fact though I'm missing a lot of trainer Pokeballs. We need so many of those. And a holo Archaludon. I always mispronounce his name every time. But it's nice that we have a Pokeball. I was going to call it a Master Ball. We have one for the binder potentially, if we don't already have it. We are speeding through these packs though, and I forgot how brutal Prismatic can be. Here's hoping though, because I did get kind of lucky with my openings of Prismatic before. I have got the gold Pikachu, and I have pulled an SIR, but it's not been an Eeveelution. So that is my goal, is to pull at least one of those. I think my top 2 for those would easily be Leafeon and Umbreon, just so I don't have to buy it down the line. But Umbreon is gorgeous as well. The Espeon is gorgeous. They're all gorgeous. I'd love any of them. I would not complain about any of them that we get. Obviously I've got favorites and the ones that I think I'd be a little less excited for, just because I've got a little tier list in my head of how I think they look. But would I complain? Absolutely not. I would love an Eeveelution SIR. They are gorgeous cards. Well deserve the hype. And I'm going to be trying to get the figure collection as well in September. Another Pokeball for the trainers, which we definitely need. Beautiful. Another Roaring Moon reverse holo, and a Dusknoir with a holo energy. We don't need that one, so that one will be put into the trade binder. But unfortunately, no grass. The hunt for grass energy continues. Happy that we got the Crispin Pokeball though, because I am pretty sure I need this one. I'm not entirely sure about Janine, but I'm pretty sure we need Crispin, because I don't think I have... I think I have the reverse holo Crispin actually. But I think the regular Crispin card took me a little while to get. Let's go. Larvitar, Houndour, Dusclops. Can we get a Master Ball out of these packs as well? Would be nice. No, not out of this one. Ursaluna and another Psychic Energy. I forgot how brutal Prismatic is. Still excited to open though. I'm still so happy we can. Let's see how many packs we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the halfway point. Umbreon and Espeon. we gotta start picking it up with the pulls. So far we've only got 4 pulls out of 8 packs. So we gotta start getting a couple, even if they're Pokeballs and Master Balls, which I would actually really like. Not out of this pack. Unfortunately, a dud again. Maybe these ones were just the, you know, when you open a display of tins, not all of them are gonna have hits, right? So maybe these were the tins that had the hits, and they were saving them for last. It could be a thing. You never know. We have a Duskull, Cottony, Litleo, a Dracloak. Please, please, please. Pokeball something. Yes, we have a Pokeball Bronzor. Not entirely sure if we actually need this one. I get the feeling I've pulled something for Bronzor. Maybe it was Bronzong. But a Pokeball is a Pokeball. I did ask for it and we did receive. Hopefully it's one that we need. And let me know if you're getting anything out of the codes. How are your prismatic sets coming along as well? Have you opened prismatic? What's the favorite card that you've pulled? I think I've only really got 2 big hitters, and that would be the Gold Pikachu or I've got the SIR. I think the SIR that I have is the Flame Mask Ogerpon. We will have a look at the binder at the end of the video to see which one it is, but I'm pretty sure it's the Flame one. So my favorite card that I've pulled so far would be one of those 2. We have a Reverse Sylveon, Reverse Execute, and a regular Sylveon with a Holo Energy though. These Holo Energies are a little harder to tell than I'm just coming off the back of Black and White. And they are a lot more obvious to tell. The Black and White Holos are definitely better than these ones. Also coming off the back of Black and White, I think is making the hit rate feel a bit worse. Because Prismatic, unfortunately, does not have any illustration rares, and pretty much all the full arts you can get are just trainers. So it's a little more lacking when it comes to the Pokemon, which I think is why a lot of people find this set so brutal. It's because there's not really many good Pokemon hits unless you get lucky and get an SIR or a Gold. Besides that, you just have the regular Holos, and then you've got your Pokeballs and your Master Balls as well. But I love this set regardless. There's so many Eevees to collect. We're still lacking on the EX front though. All these packs that we've opened and we've not got a single EX, and I'm pretty sure the EX pull rate isn't that bad. So I'm very surprised we haven't got one of those. Let's see if we can get it. Seeking Regigigas. Please? No? Wow. I don't think Prismatic has been this mean to me. Maybe it's because I left the tins sitting for so long. They felt a little abandoned. And they gotta make that clear. Come on. We have 4 packs remaining. We've got to get a big hit to make these worth it. I mean, I was going to open them regardless. Because like I said, I've got the sealed display. And I didn't need the sealed tins on top of the sealed display. That is overkill for me. Wow. I am getting battered. I really don't remember. I don't think my super premium collection was this bad. maybe the mini tins don't have that great of a pull rate. I thought that they might have a decent one. I guess we just gotta get lucky. That is the nature of opening Pokemon cards these days. You just gotta get lucky. Can we get lucky? Can we get, at the very least, an EX? That's all I'm asking for at this point. For the master set, because I know... There we go, Pokeball Houndour. We get another one. I know we're missing a lot of EXs. And it feels like such a simple thing to try and get. I don't feel like it's asking for too much for a single EX out of 16 packs. But maybe that's me. Maybe I should be greedy. But we are missing a fair few. Like I said, we're missing about half of the Eeveelution EXs. We're also missing... I'm pretty sure we're missing a couple of regular... Well, I say regular. We're missing a few of the other Pokemon as well. I know I've got Terapagos, Snorlax I think I've got. But I'm pretty sure there are other ones that I'm missing. I need to actually look through the set list and compare it to what we have. Which maybe I'll do for the next time we open Prismatic. So we can have specific targets. We were waiting to last. That is an SIR Dragapult. Gorgeous card. I was not expecting it. I saw this border and thought it was just going to be a regular full art. Because I'm so used to imagining the SIRs in this set having that rainbow SIR edge to them. Gorgeous! Dragapult is one of my favorite Sword and Shield Pokemon. It's one of my favorite dragon types. I'm so happy. And we got a full art behind. Beautiful! This is what we were waiting for. And you want to know what... Oh no, it didn't. Dang it, I was going to say, you want to know what tin this came out of? I thought it was going to be Leafeon, because I thought in my head that we opened Leafeon first. This is out of the Flareon. Flareon gave us an SIR and a full art Rhyhorn, saving the best till last. Let's go, Flareon. Can Flareon do a double hitter is, I get the feeling we've probably busted our luck with those two. Oh, it's gorgeous. I am happy with that. I was getting kind of nervous. We weren't getting a lot. Definitely worth the wait. Let's go. I don't know if I have this full art. This is the one. I know I've got Larry. And I know I've got the younger kid that's the fairy type. I know I've got him. We are on our final pack. Can we top that? I think it's gonna be a hard task. It's not impossible. We don't get a god pack though. That's the main thing there. Let's finish it off. See what we can get. At least we've got some nice cards to add to our master set binder. One SIR less to hunt. No more Pokeballs and Master Balls, and we end on a holo. We cannot ask for more from Flareon. Flareon bringing the hits for sure. I am super happy. Okay, that looks a lot better. Let's have a quick recap for what we got. So out of 16 packs hits. I do count the energies as hits personally. If you don't, then you can start counting after. But out of 16 packs, we have 1, 2, 3 is the Prime Catcher Ace spec, and then we have our Pokeballs, 4 for Houndour, 5 for Bronzor, 6 for Crispin, 7 for Janine's Secret Art, and then we have hit number 8 being Rhyfort full art card, and number 9 the SIR Dragapult EX. Gorgeous, gorgeous art. I would have said this is probably one of the top tier SIRs that I wanted to go for alongside the Eeveelutions. I think another really cool looking one is the Blood Moon Ursaluna. I'm so happy that we have this. Unfortunately, again, we don't have an Eeveelution still, but we now have 2 SIRs, which is nothing to cry about. So I'm going to go ahead and sort through all of our bulk, and then let's take a look at how our master set binder is coming along. But thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Goodbye everyone!